Hi folks, Bob Reese with the Guides Forecast, giving you a fishing report for Labor Day, Monday, September 5th. Haven't had a reason to really report in a while. The river is closed below Bonneville Dam. I know those folks that are fishing upstream of Bonneville Dam are doing quite good for Chinooks. I mean, they should be. 29,000 poured over Bonneville Dam yesterday, so a lot of fish coming back. Reports that the gillnet fleet did really good in the main stem here last couple days, so things are looking good for a Chinook run. As you might recall, I predicted an upgrade of 600 to 650,000. I think we're going to go north of 650, frankly. So let's see how good I am at armchair biology. As far as fishing down here goes, really the ocean's the only option, and today it was an option. There were boats that fished out there last couple of days and did really well. We struggled to find them first thing this morning, but got called out to the 19 over 20 line, 20 over 21 line, and they were there. Good numbers of fish. You know, we went from just 2 keepers to 14 in pretty short order, and a good grade of fish. A couple hatchery fish over 11 pounds, lots of wild fish over 11 pounds, really some beasts out there. So they are eating well. I am convinced the bait fish I'm seeing in the bellies of these fish are actually sardines. So I think the sardines are back, but it's pretty hard to identify some of the bait fish species when they're largely digested, but these fish, bait fish, don't have the bodies of herring, they have the bodies of sardines. So that's how that goes. Those particular coordinates are north of the green line by several miles. We're in 320, 345 foot of water. Boats the last couple of days have been going at least that far. But the bottom line is that the ocean will be a very poor option for the next several days. We have pretty steep wind waves and a growing swell. So we'll be dry docked here for us that are in Astoria. I'm recording from the Astoria column here. Hopefully with the wind it's coming through okay. Maybe I better switch hands to get a clear view from the microphone. The wind is already starting. There's a fog bank offshore here too. That's Saddle Mountain in the background. As far as other fisheries go, folks down in Tillamook have been doing real well in the non-select coho fishery. They were going out to 300-foot line and catching plenty of wild coho and hatchery coho that they were able to keep. Not a lot of Chinooks being reported in that fishery. So a bit of a slow start, which is to be expected for the depressed returns of adults expected back to the Tillamook Basin, even though it's open just outside. So people have been having a good time with those coho. That coho quota got bumped up to 26,800, and so it could last a good part of the month, largely based on how ocean weather is, because it ain't going to be pretty down there either for the next several days. So those folks that are fishing in the Halem continue to report fairly good results in the Halem. The Jaws, I got mixed reports there. One day seemed really slow, then I just got a text message from a fishing friend, said on Saturday he thought they were the only boat not to catch a Chinook down there. So the tides are most conducive for that low tide exchange on the bar. Troll fishery there, but there's, prior to that, the most consistent reach of river was upstream of 101, as we've written about in our reports frequently. So tuna are good still. Again, that's a hit or miss situation for sport boats, but the fishing vessel Ingot is coming in again. Don't know how many fish they have. They've been out of reach, but we'll send out a post. But folks that want to reserve tuna, we had a pretty robust request list for folks that wanted albacore. The TGF price for subscribers is hopefully going to be $4 again. So do email me at bob@theguidesforecast.com. If you want to reserve tuna, again, it's going to be end up being about loined out. You get about a gallon-sized Ziploc bag full of fresh albacore for about $55. So I may be bringing some into Portland, so shoot me an email, bob@theguidesforecast.com, or you can text me at 503-812-9036. And we'll get you on the list for albacore. Should be coming in tomorrow. Those guys fished today and yesterday, and if it was anything like what they did last time, they'd probably be bringing in north of a couple hundred fish. So email, text, let me know if you want some albacore, and we'll keep the reports coming. Everybody, of course, is asking, when's this river going to reopen? Hopefully those numbers keep pouring over the Bonneville Dam, and we'll get a better kind of impact rate for tules. That'll help open up opportunity on the main stem again. So we're hopeful. I don't dare say when, but sooner would be better than later. Stay safe.